Nordiques watched by Gilbert Perreault. The quick pass up to the line to Peter Stastny, to his brother Anton. Back to Peter, going right in on goal. Stopped, and the puck to the corner boards, and Fenfus comes up with it. He's bumped in there by Ashton. Back zone, Gosselin leaving it there. The Nordiques in control. They start to come back with the long pass. On that left side, here's a break, right in on goal. Barrasso makes the save, but it comes back in front on that shot by John.
Few words to Bob Halkitis, Jim, but I believe it was accidental. Well, he certainly cut. There's no doubt about that. Peter Stastny down in the corner, but as you mentioned, Ted, I don't think it was on purpose. As we see if we can pick it up from the replay, Stastny cuts into the middle, and you see Halkitis' stick just come up and
Anton Stastny, Goulet's in front of the net. The shot, the save, the rebound is scrambled in front. Sauve tries to get to it. Sealing goes down to the ice. It's still kept in. Here's Sauve moving in with the pass. A good block by Mike Ramsey. A sliding save by Ramsey. Now Buffalo one man short. Back it comes to Delorme. The shot deflected. Barrasso knocked it away to the corner. And I believe he brought Goulet's stick right up into his face.
Yeah, that was Goulet that was in behind Mike Foligno. See if we can pick it up from the replay. Foligno cutting in across that line, and you see the stick of Goulet. Oh, yeah, just come up and caught him right under the nose.
Hunter were playfairs there, along with Ashton. And Ruff, it popped free. Here's Hunter with the pass in front. Oh, Barrasso made the save. Back now for Hunter. He made the save there on Anton Stastny.
Quebec blue line. The play continues. Now the referee, Bob Myers, spots it. And
Vasily had a hold, and he wasn't going to let go. The play was way down in the Buffalo zone.
Looks like a high school wrestling match.
No, I don't think anything's going to happen. Both linesmen are...
Well, with 2:31 remaining here in the first period, there's still no score, and we'll return to the call.
Now Hunter takes a slash at Height. And now it's whistled down. And of course, here's Height and Dale Hunter. Hunter likes to mix it up any opportunity that he can get. Bill Height, as you know, is not a fighter.
Other side of the ice.
They go at the 4:09 mark here in the second period. Hamel spots McKenna all alone and on goal. He scores! Sean McKenna. And the Sabres take a 1-0 lead. McKenna gets his fourth goal of the season.
Now they talk about face-offs in the neutral zone. And right off a face-off, Gilles Hamel with a beautiful pass to Sean McKenna. And watch McKenna just take his time and wait for Gosselin to make the first move and then shovel the puck in between the Quebec goaltender's legs as he gets him moving to the right. Good goal by Sean McKenna. A well-executed play right off a face-off in the neutral zone.
McKenna gets his first chance for Goulet. Barrasso the save. Back to Anton Stastny with another drive up to the line.
Well, here goes Hunter and Halkitis.
There they go, the rookie Bob Halkitis and the veteran Dale Hunter.
Now there was no doubt about that, Ted. Hunter just took off after Halkitis and both
boards into the Quebec zone. It's an offside call at the Quebec. Now it's Ruff. Uh-oh, here we go. Ruff and Marois.
You can tell really at the start of this period, Quebec coming out a little bit more aggressively than they did in that opening 20 minutes. They're not playing well, and of course they're doing anything to try and get it going. And a couple of haymakers over the linesman. There's a good example. If you're in a fight, the last guy...
Out comes to Gillis. He's bumped by Height, allowing Playfair to clear it over the line. Now they get a whistle. Now Mann and Playfair. Uh-oh. Mann wants to get at Playfair. Oh, boy, this would be a heavyweight battle if they ever managed to get at each other.
Now there's John D'Amico. Larry better... Now, the best thing for him to do is just to settle down and somebody step in there.
Let it go through to Perreault. 15 seconds left in the power play. Over for Berta. Now, here goes Foligno now and Randy Bowler. Well, pretty soon everybody will have squared off here this evening, Jim.
Well, these two teams usually play an aggressive brand of hockey, but we seldom see anything
well for the Nordiques last year and a rookie.
No, he certainly did.
Here's Perreault knocking it down. He left it there for Tucker. The quick shot. Gosselin takes the save on Tucker. Perreault set up Jack Tucker with that on Anderson. Trying to turn away from McKenna. Anton Stastny. Hunter's pass for Goulet, but fires it in off the corner boards for Asso, leaving it for Mike Ramsey. His pass onto the stick of Anderson, hopped over the blade. Here's Anton Stastny, the thrust. He scores! Dale Hunter has tied it up with a power play goal. Hunter records his 5th goal of the year. It's a 1-1 tie.
Now, Mike Ramsey, instead of firing the puck down the ice, taking the easy play, tried to hit Sean McKenna going up the middle. The Nordiques intercept, and you see the shot in between the legs of Tom Barrasso. And the Nordiques have tied it. Dale Hunter scoring a power play goal for Mike Ramsey, trying to make that long play up the middle to Sean McKenna rather than just using the sides and shooting. Appeared to run into the goalpost after he was upset by Marois. Now watch Marois. He's just going to drop his stick and say, well, I didn't do anything. And there goes Sealing, and he's unable to regain himself.
Working it over now for Berta. Berta backs up to the blue line. His pass to the side to Andrechak. Oh, look at that. Gosselin got his right skate on it, just hugging the post, and that's where the puck is. No, Foligno over the line, gives it to Perreault, trying to get in on goal. Perreault still with it, a loose puck, and Randy Moller tipping it to the boards. Hyder's there to keep it in for Buffalo. Foligno gets it behind the net. Tucker into the corner, back behind the net to Foligno. Now he sends it around. Here's Fenfus at the left point against Anton Stastny. They got a 2-on-1 break. Here they come. Goulet with Shaw. Shaw breaks towards the net. Back to Shaw. He scores! David Shaw from St. Thomas, Ontario. His #1 draft pick at 82 for the Nordiques. And he's given the Nordiques a 2-1 lead.
Now, this is what Buffalo have been trying to do. Move their defense up. As you see, a well-executed 2-on-1. David Shaw ends up putting it into the net, but it was Dave Fenves who was caught at the Quebec blue line as he tried to pinch in as Buffalo cleared that puck back to the point.
Andrechak at center, sending it into the Quebec zone. Housley moves in there. Price is there. Round the boards. Playfair now back on waiting for it. Here come the Nordiques. Gillis and Ashton. Ashton back to Gillis. The shot. He scores! Paul Gillis. Goal number 6 of the season for Gillis. And the Nordiques have struck for 2 goals here in period number 3.
Now that time Buffalo, of course, having to take some chances here. Playfair trying to pinch in. And again, the Nordiques convert a 2-on-1. A beautiful pass by Brent Ashton right onto the stick of Gillis. And all in one motion, he sweeps it over the left shoulder of Mike Ramsey and over the left shoulder of Tom Barrasso. And now it's a 2-goal differential in favor of the Quebec Nordiques with 8:28 remaining in regulation time.
And he is hurt. No question.
We'll see if we can pick it up on the replay in the neutral zone. You see Lindy Ruff making a back pass. You saw where Hunter came from. You would be expecting somebody to come from in front of you, but he actually basically came from the side and from behind. And Hunter now is being sent to the penalty box.
Stopping, sends it to the side of the net. Marois backhanding it high into the air. Here's Goulet. He's got an open net. Goulet into the corner. Worked it in front to Pavon. Couldn't get the shot. But 34 seconds to go. 5. Now Andrechak as Hamel steps on. He stepped on the puck, lost his balance. Pavon runs into Andrechak. 15 seconds to go. And we could have something developing here at the Buffalo Bank. Pavon, he's bent right over backwards by Andrechak. Now a stick in Pavon's neck. And they do some shoving. Foligno's in there. Only 15 seconds remaining. So again, it appears the Buffalo Sabres step. That's it. 4 seconds to go. Playfair has it. And the game is over. The Quebec Nordiques have moved into a second-place tie in the Adams division with the Buffalo Sabres with this 3-1 victory over the Sabres on Coliseum ice. And they have stretched their streak now to a total of 10 games without a loss in regular season action here at the Coliseum.